And then they have all this like razor wire at the top to keep people from crawling over. So I always carry a pocket knife with me, just in general. Nomad Brad likes to be prepared.
Let's go over there. My dentist, I have.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go over here? Okay, we're gonna follow this gentleman. What's your name?
Jesse.
Nice to meet you. So here's the plan. We are starting off at my dad's place in the foothills of Yuma, Arizona. And we're gonna go to the closest border crossing, which is actually just across the state lines into California. We're gonna take Highway 8 west past Winter Haven. We're gonna take this little off-ramp right here onto California 186 South. And then if we scroll right on down here, this is the border crossing into Mexico. So it says right here, international border. And so down here on the south side, this is all the Mexican shops. This is where we're gonna be hanging out. And then up here, what we're gonna do, this parking lot, this is where you can go and drive and park for the day. And a lot of folks from the area come and park here and just walk over. It's easier to leave your car on the American side and then just walk over on foot and do all your shopping and then walk back to your car. So here's the border parking. Here's the address, 268 Algodones Road. And I found these photos that somebody posted on Google, very helpful. And here's what it says. Kitchen Tribe parking lot, day prices, and then down here, overnight pricing per night. So cars and pickup trucks, $10. So I'm hoping, since my box truck is only 21 feet, I'm hoping it will fall into the car and pickup trucks category, and I can stay in the parking lot overnight for 10 bucks. And if we go ahead and just tap into directions, we can see it's about a 25-mile drive and should be there in about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and head on over to this parking lot and see what the deal is. So I have a few plans for this trip. Initially, I just want to see how parking overnight at the border works. It's definitely way easier to be able to stay the night there and then just cross over during the day. And I'm looking to get a haircut tomorrow. I've been pretty shaggy, baby. So we'll get that trimmed up and then kind of wander around, see what's for sale, and hopefully we can find something tasty to eat. Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, I was hoping to leave my van here overnight.
It's 10 bucks.
Cool. All right, very nice. You heard the man. I called it a van. He let me in for the $10 overnight parking, which is awesome. Thankfully, I think because this doesn't look like a motorhome, he gave me the $10 a night parking, which is really cool. I wasn't sure if he was gonna try to hit me for the 22, but thankfully he gave me the 10, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. 10 bucks to park. And to my knowledge, there's no facilities here. I think it's just basically dry camping. So, you know, no bathrooms or anything, but shoot, 10 bucks to park in a gated parking lot. And there is a security guy. You can see right here, there's a guy in a golf cart just kind of driving around. So, I mean, you get security all night. No one's gonna mess with your stuff. And you're right on the border of Mexico. And the first thing I noticed when I pulled in, look how big this parking lot is. I mean, it's massive. Huge parking lot. You can fit hundreds of vehicles in here. But look at this, there's a schoolie parked right over here. It says the Huckleberry. The Huckleberry is the name on that schoolie. So that's kind of cool. They got a schoolie parked up. And then over here, there's a little Class C Conquest. So, you know, they're definitely cool with vehicle dwellers staying here. I figured I'd go for a little walk, get a little exercise before I turn in for the evening. This is where all the cars drive through. Got a bunch of razor wire up, and looks like a pretty short border line tonight. Only a few cars waiting to get into Mexico. Here it is, the end of California 186. End of the road, baby. Mexico beyond this point. No photography, so I guess it's the end of the road for me. That's okay. That's okay, we ain't worried about it. What else can we do? Maybe we can walk down here along the border fence. What do you think? Should this be my thumbnail? I wish I could get my van. I wonder if I could drive my van down here. That'd be a pretty good thumbnail. Just the van up against this border wall. That'd be kind of cool. Nomad Brad loves the van life. Love the van life. But I'm definitely thinking about international life. I'm thinking about some South America, Central America. I don't know if I want to take a van though. Oh, I got some homies playing soccer. Look at this. Some homies playing soccer over there. They're having a good time. Just chilling. Hi. Goal! Look at this. Doing some soccer? What's up? Doing some soccer? That looks like a good time. I wish Americans did a little more of that. I wish Americans had a little more community, you know? People ask if van life is lonely. And I mean, honestly, American life is lonely. You know what I mean? Like, I was lonely living in a house. Now, I had a house before I had my van, and I was lonely. I go to work, you know, 9 hours a day, come home, sit on the couch, eat some junk food, watch Netflix, and then go to bed. And you know what's interesting is, in regular life, there's people that are super social animals and they're always out with, you know, groups and friends and doing stuff. And it's kind of the same way in van life. Even within van life groups, there's people that are always with other van lifers and they're traveling together and doing dinners, and like they're just always with other van lifers. I would say the majority of van lifers are probably a little more like solo, introverted type folks like me. You know, you can be whatever you want to be, whether you're living in a van or a sticks and bricks. So I really don't think that van life is necessarily more lonely than regular life. I haven't come across any agents yet, any government agents. Haven't found anybody questioning my nationality. And if I do, I will tell them, me llamo Pedro Tomás. me llamo Pedro Tomás. No hablo inglés. Throw them off a little bit. Then, when they like look at me cross-eyed, I'll pull out my tax form. Say, look, I just gave all my money to Uncle Sam. Leave me alone, sir. I'm paying your bills. So now we're back. I'm gonna eat a little snack and sit down at the computer and do a little editing, take all the footage we captured today, throw it on the computer, do a little photo editing, and just do what Nomad Brad does. Get ready to start pumping out the content, baby. So I think I'm gonna do a little leftover cooked steak tonight. Just keep it simple. Good morning, friends. Today is the day we journey into Mexico. I'm feeling excited about it. Let's take a look really quick at the parking lot. See what it's looking like out there. 8:30 a.m. on a Wednesday on the border of Arizona and Mexico. I had a great night's sleep, by the way. No disturbances, no noise, no problems. Check into the situation out here. Parking lot's got a few overnight guests in it. Looking pretty good. Nice sunny day, beautiful sunny day. I'm feeling very excited about it. Let's take a quick tour of the Nomad Brad mobile. This is how it got left off last night. This is a pretty typical kind of what I wake up to, you know, in the van. I usually, whatever clothes I was wearing, I just drape them over the chair. Got my laptop out. I was doing some video work last night. Got my toiletries bag, tea kettle hanging out. I don't know why my tea kettle's here. I have no idea. And bed, very comfortable. I ran the air conditioner last night. Love having that air conditioner. It's so nice. After I got back to the van from my walk, it was a little warm in here, like 83 or something, so I kicked on the AC, ramped it down to about 76, and that's comfortable for me. So that was feeling pretty nice. Slept all night, no disturbances. That's the nice thing about AC, is the sleep. It's impossible for me to sleep if I'm hot and sticky and sweaty, so having that AC just for good sleep alone is enough of a reason that I recommend air conditioning. So that's it. I'm gonna clean the van really quick. That's the first thing I do every morning. Clean the van, get it into shape, get it feeling good, put away all the stuff. So let's clean it up really quick. Then we're gonna hit the border. Yeehaw! I don't know why I did a yeehaw. This ain't Texas. We ain't in Texas anymore, son. This is Arizona. Woo! So I always carry a pocket knife with me, just in general. Nomad Brad likes to be prepared, but when you're going into Mexico, you shouldn't bring a knife, just because I don't know if it's for sure like banned or not, but I just don't want to deal with the hassle. And because this is an automatic knife, they might give me some trouble. So I'm leaving the knife behind, that'll stay here. I'm also taking my passport. I've heard conflicting rumors. I've heard that you can just get in and out with a driver's license. I have no idea. I didn't even check it. I'm just taking my passport. All right, friends, we're heading into Mexico. You see the van right behind me. It's where we stayed for the night. That Huckleberry bus is still there hanging out. And so it's a quick walk over the border. As you guys saw last night, border's right here. So we'll walk up to it, and then we got to shut the camera off. They have a no photography policy at the border. I guess they don't want people filming their border security process. I have no idea, but we're not going to test our luck today. So you can see already at 8:45 a.m. the line to get into Mexico is via vehicle is already getting pretty long. Here's the line right here. Cars all the way down waiting to cross over into Mexico for the day.
Good morning. Any dental work?
Hey, good morning. Not today. All right, my friends, we made it into Algodones. We crossed the border successfully. We were not stopped by the government, either sides. They let us in. They said, this guy, we're gonna let him pass. He looks a little sketchy, but we're gonna let him in anyway. So I've made it. We'll do a little pan over here. So if you look right back here, this is the border. This is the border wall. So that's the one we were standing on the other side of last night. And so you can see we're just on the other side of it. This is kind of the main street as you walk down. Here's all your options. You got pharmacies, liquor store. You got dental work down here. They got an optical department. And then as you continue this way, you got all kinds of clothing and like other types of goods that you might be interested in. So all kinds of cool stuff going on.
Are you gonna post it to YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
What is gonna be the name of the YouTube?
This one's gonna be Algodones, Mexico, on the border.
What's your channel?
You got internet there?
Yeah.
Pull it up, my friend.
What YouTube? Let's go over there. My dentist, I have.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go over here. Okay, we're gonna follow this gentleman. What's your name?
Jesse.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
What are you doing today, man? What are you working on?
Working at dentist.
You're at the dentist office?
Yep.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm looking to get a haircut today.
Oh, want me to show you a very good price for very good.
Yeah, where should I get a haircut at? Tell me about that.
I'm working Cool Dental over there.
Oh yeah, Cool Dental, huh?
What's your YouTube channel?
Nomad Brad.
Nomad Brad.
Yes, sir.
¿Cuánto pelo de hombre? Sí. Alright. Ah, buscando pelo. Okay, it's over here.
In here, this is haircut?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Wow, this is fancy. This is very fancy. I like it. How you doing today?
Fine, and you?
You doing good? I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm excited. What's your name?
My name is Alma.
Alma.
Yes.
I'm Brad. Nice to meet you. Do you cut a lot of men's hair down here? Yeah?
Yes.
Not just the ladies, huh? Men too?
Same.
Same? Both?
Yes.
You do both?
Yes, I both.
Okay. Let me take my glasses off. Can you put those down for me? I appreciate it, Alma.
Okay, what do you want it?
Well, I like to keep it kind of this shape, but just like, you know, like trim it down, like it's getting kind of long. But I like it shorter on the sides.
You like it short? Not too short, but you like it
like not too short.
Taper. You like it taper.
Yeah, yeah, taper, and then, you know, take a little bit off the top.
You like it this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. All right, my friends, we did it. We got cleaned up by Alma. Got the haircut. I'm feeling fancy today. She did really killer. I think she did a killer job, if I do say so myself. Got the sides super clean and short. And she's a professional. What's cool is you can tell the difference when you get a haircut by someone that's just there to just get through the day. You know, they pull out the little clippers, they buzz you and send you on your way. But Alma, the true professional, this is what she did for me. And then she went through actually with a straight edge razor, like an old school barber razor, and went and like cleaned up all the edges and the back, and then like up at the top here, she did something with the straight edge razor. So super clean, precise haircut. Really had a good time. And I mentioned earlier today, I don't use hair product in my video, and I didn't tell Alma not to use any. I just sat down for the haircut, and she got me. She got me, folks. She hit me with some kind of pomade and then hit me with some kind of hairspray. It was over before I could even say anything, so it's all good. I still appreciate the haircut. The price was $6 for the haircut, but she didn't get $6. I gave her 10 because she did a fantastic job. $10 haircut, still half the price of a less quality haircut in the States. I'm loving it. So I'll talk really quick about safety. That's always something that pops up for folks when we're talking about crossing the border, going into Mexico. And so I've been crossing the border quite a bit over the last 5 years. A lot of trips to Mexico. I've never felt unsafe. Border towns specifically, I think they have probably the most security out of any of the places you could be in Mexico. Keep in mind, their border town economy is largely based on American tourism. And when I say American tourism, border towns specifically are largely based on older folks, like retirement age folk. And those are the ones that are coming over to get dental work, you know, shop at the restaurants, buy the souvenirs. And so it's bad for business if the people that cross the border are feeling unsafe, insecure, getting robbed, getting harassed. It's bad for business, and the world revolves around business and money. So business is a little different down here. You know, they do ask you if you want to buy stuff or if you want dental assistance, or, you know, they're a little bit proactive in their advertising down here, right? So they'll come up to you, hey, do you need medical, dental? And so it can feel different than what you're used to in America, but it definitely doesn't feel dangerous. And I would encourage you guys, if you're thinking about it, park on the American side and walk over and just kind of check it out for yourself. All right, we're hitting the streets. We're gonna go for a walk, check out the market, see what we can find, see what's going on down here. Just hit the sidewalks, see what we got for sale, see if we can find some trinkets, maybe some jewelry. No, no thank you. So the first thing you'll notice when you come over into Algodones is all the street vendors. Most of the businesses have just pop-up street vendors on the outside walkways all around the buildings. You can get everything from jewelry, rings, necklaces, watches, lots of different sunglasses, clothing, hats. There's also a lot of artwork, metal art, paintings, kind of metal outdoor yard type of art, terracotta. You can get cups and plates, kind of just all kinds of cool, unique items. But for me, as a minimalist in a van, I just really don't need anything and didn't have room to add anything else.
See what we got here. Fajitas for $12. That's a pretty good price. Fish tacos, 3 fish tacos for $7. I'm not a fan of seafood. I think we're gonna do fried tacos. 3 pieces, beef fried tacos, $8. Sign me up. All right, my friends, here it is. $8 for 3 tacos with rice and beans in Mexico. Hard shell, crispy tacos. One thing I noticed already is they put on like the goat cheese. They got the white, like Mexican authentic goat cheese in the tacos, looking pretty tasty. Let's check it out. So it's like shredded chicken. There's actually a pretty good amount of chicken in here. Lots of shredded chicken, lots of cheese. Very good. All right, my friends. We came, we saw, we conquered Algodones, Mexico. Came in right out the bat, got a haircut for $6. Plus I gave her a $4 tip, that's $10. We paid $10 to stay the night in the parking lot right across the street in Arizona. I just had $8 tacos, 3 chicken tacos with rice and beans for $8. It was fantastic, 10 out of 10 with the fresh Mexican goat cheese. Just kind of walked through, enjoyed the good weather. So now we're gonna go hop in line for the border crossing. It's currently 11:30 a.m. So we did about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours in Mexico. And the border line is very short, so we can cross it pretty quick, hop on back over to Arizona, and head on with our travels. So this is the borderline. Depending when you come, I've waited here before at like 4 in the afternoon, and the line was all the way down there. We waited for probably an hour to cross. But because I'm leaving so early in the day, there's not a big line, so we should be in and out in like 20 minutes. So that's it. I'm gonna head back to the van. Keep it rolling, baby. Algodones, Mexico, very safe, very fun, having a great time. Lots of tourists, lots of commerce. Definitely recommend Algodones.